Bienvenidos amigos de YouTube, vamos a volver a los 70 porque vamos a estar hablando con una persona fantástica, súper simpática, carismática, divertida. Vamos a estar hablando con Michaela Rose del grupo Arabesque, un grupo de los 70 un grupo disco que la rompió en esa época de ABBA, Boney M. Vamos a estar repasando esos hermosos tiempos, así que willkommen Michaela, welcome.
Soy Michaela Rose de Arabesque y estoy feliz de estar hoy en la Retro Talking Mix con Lautaro.
Super, I love it.
Gracias.
I read about your career. It's very interesting. A lot of things because in your beginnings, you did a competition. You participated in a competition in the 70s, I think. And
yes,
I want to know about your beginnings. I want to know about that experience.
Yes. Okay. So it was very funny because when I was 15. I still went to school, and one day one of my school friends came to me and said, Michaela, listen, look here is a competition of singing, you have to go. And I said, oh no, I'm much too shy, I can't go. But yes, he said, you have to. And I went to my mother because I still was very young, and she said, okay, I'm coming with you. So, and then we went first to this studio people who were responsible for this competition. And first they wanted to hear me for sure. And they said, okay, you can go to the studio and we want to check and hear. And I said, yes, okay. And I started to sing something, and suddenly I noticed that the people behind this window from the studio, they were talking with my mother and making jests and then they tell me, come, and directly gave me a contract.
Wow.
So I said, okay, should be not that bad. And some months later, this competition started.
Yeah.
And I really won. I won with a song, Killing Me Softly.
Oh,
And after that, they were managing me and presenting me to several record companies. Mm-hmm. And 1.5 years later, there were another question which was given out to many artists and also managements for building a group by Melodie der Welt, which was a music editor company. And they took me there, and also the girl who won 1 year after me. They saw us, and we they loved us directly and said, okay, we are taking you both, but we also have a third girl from another city, and yes, we do a group with you. And first they wanted to do a group with 3 girls and a black guy, a little bit like Boney M, But then when they saw us 3 acting together, they said, okay, we don't need any guy anymore. So the group was born. This was a story, and I was 17 with my first contract of record.
I want to know about your memories from those times. You enjoyed all the things that you did in those times?
Honestly, Lautaro, you are very young, I know, but regarding the times nowadays, and in my era, wow, we had a really good time. The 70s, the 80s, the 90s, everything still was possible. Okay. You could do everything, and you got together, you could travel, you could really have fun. and we were all working very hard, for sure. So private life was very, very poor, for sure. But we knew why we did it. Because when you're so young and you get this great opportunity to travel to so many countries and also to have such a big success, which we had from the beginning, especially in Japan, it was really amazing for us, you know. Yes, I enjoyed it very much.
Great. You had a lot of success in Asia, especially in Japan, you know.
Yes.
I want to know your memories. You know, which memories do you have from? Do you have about your travel to Japan, that tour that you did?
Yes. So for sure we were very, very, very excited before we went the first time to Japan. So and in those times, you need to fly very long. So direct flights not really exist. So the first time we had to take the route via Anchorage, Alaska. It took more than 24 hours. This was very exhausting, but we were young, it was okay. And when I came the first time to Japan, to Tokyo, and I went out of the airplane, I smelled and I felt, I know it. I know this place. I have been here before. It was very familiar to me. Yes, and also you have to know that my origin blood is also half Asian, and the people there in Japan noticed that. They didn't know why, but they noticed, and they also felt familiar directly with Arabesque, because they had some feeling together. You know?
Connection.
Yes, connection. Yeah.
Right. Great. Wow, so nice. And tell me, because I want to know, when you traveled to Japan, the first thing that you saw, you know, the people. I want to know about that.
It was really amazing because, so for me especially, I'm a Sagittarius. Sagittarius need to travel and conquer the world, and I'm always interested in new cultures and countries and everything. And it was really amazing because Japan is not that big, but Tokyo, especially with the first city was Tokyo. Tokyo. Big, many people, but they had places. Okay, you have the high houses everywhere, but suddenly there are a park or a tiny house which is very, very original, and you have a quietness there. Here on this side there is loud, trouble, everything, rush hour, everything. And then on the other side, directly quiet, and you can calm down. And this balance was so interesting for me, but also the people and the food and everything. It was everything new for us. You can imagine.
Of course.
Unfortunately, sushi was never my favorite dish. Unfortunately. But I found other things to eat, so.
I like sushi. I like sushi.
Many people I know.
My mom prefer a hamburger, but I love sushi. Then there's another member that was Sandra, that she was very popular too in his solitaire career. Do you still have contact with her?
Yeah, sure. We met some years ago in another country where she was performing and I was performing with my renewed group Arabesque, and we have a very nice contact together.
Nice. When Sandra left the group, you know, this is in your opinion, no? Do you feel that this has affected the group?
So this is a story which people always think, but it's not true, because Sandra didn't left the group. In 1970, no, in 1984, our producer of Arabesque noticed that the disco era was going down, the new wave was coming up. And so our success also went a little bit down. And he said, okay, we had a good time together, but now I'm sorry, I can't produce you anymore. And in the meantime, Sandra met her future husband, Michaela, who was a musician. He was playing on our records in the studio, and he also has been on our last tour in Japan with us. So there they got together, and it was clear that he would do something with her. So this went then that way.
Great.
So this is a true story.
Yeah. Thanks for that answer.
But I also have to show you something.
Yeah.
A very rare vinyl, if you know what vinyl is, from Argentina.
Oh,
it's a single from Arabesque, which is so the moment. Moment. It's RCA. It's Argentina, and lado A. Vuelo alto, pequeña mariposa. Fly high, little butterfly.
Sí.
Lado A. Y lado B. Lado B. El amor es tan solo un juego. Love is just a game.
I always talk with DJs from Argentina, from my country, because always the records from here, they translate the names of the songs. I don't know why.
They still do it, yes?
Well,
that's great.
There's a lot of examples. I have some records from Mother Talking, and it's like, no, brother Louis, hermano Louis, for example. Yeah. Oh.
Yeah, hermano Louis.
Hermano Louis, yeah, it's a big curiosity from Argentina.
That's so funny. That's great.
Yeah, so great.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
So I would really love to come to Argentina to see. I've never been to these countries till now.
Oh, well, I think that you will lovely, because Argentina is a big country. Buenos Aires is very similar to Europe, So I think that,
really?
Yeah. They have a lot of Paris style, And,
I see. Cool.
Yeah. No, I want to know about your new projects, if you have new stuff, for this 2022.
So, you know that we all suffered the last 2 years because of the pandemic.
Yeah.
But anyway, I did a very great project together with a DJ. And I sent you the song. I did Friday night in a special Oriental version. I hope you like it, and maybe you will play it for the fans.
Of course.
This was really a great project for me. And unfortunately, due to these circumstances, we couldn't promote it as well as we want to, because performance is still not possible in the moment. Again, not possible. So world is in chaos now.
Yeah, I know. I know.
And always also artists have to suffer. Yeah. What can we do?
Yeah.
And we only want to bring joy to the people. Yeah. Everybody wants to have a little bit joy and a little bit light and a little bit easiness. Well,
yeah, I know.
But with this kind of interviews, we can come to you.
Yeah, of course. Such an honor for me, have this opportunity. Just connect the people with you. Incredible. Well, you say we are like in a strange moment, a strange period in our life, in our world. If you want to send a message to all your fans, because I know that, for example, Arabesque it was and is very popular in Russia, in Ukraine, in those countries, and so I want to know about your words for all your fans.
So To be honest, my heart is bleeding. My heart is really bleeding because we have fans and friends in both countries, and it's so for me, war is not understandable. War and violence, never a good choice. But I'm only an artist. I'm only a singer, and I only can send really my open heart and my pain. But I hope and I pray that this will end very fast, and that everybody can come together again and don't have to suffer too long. This is really, I'm really praying all the day, because we have all the time. I get any notes and emails and calls, and it's really not easy in the moment. Not easy.
Yeah, I know that.
But I think anyway, we all in the whole world, we are living in a very special period. Started the last 2 years, and in astrology and also in the spiritual world, they are telling us about around 10 years of completely changes in many things, in many ways. All over the world, not only here, everywhere. And we will feel it. Everybody will feel it in a special way. So maybe it has to be. Who knows?
Who knows?
But I'm really, you know why I'm really very sorry. I'm very sorry for young people like you, especially the last 2 years. You couldn't do nothing.
Yeah, that's true.
You only could stay at home. And your youth is a little bit stolen, you know?
Yeah, I know.
In your age, when I remember, I went out every night. I was dancing the whole night. I was traveling. I was getting together with friends and everything. And a human being needs this. Yeah, we don't want to be alone. We don't want to be separated.
No,
and
of course.
I guess it's not that easy. Also, especially for young people like you.
So
good.
Well,
that's great.
Thank you very much for your time. Thank you very much for your words. I really appreciate it. It was very funny. I feel that the people will love it. So, Dankeschön, vielen Dank.
I hope so. Muchas gracias y saludos a todos los fans de Arabesque. Beso.
Bravo.